we go. And we are moving to Teams for our next session. When I send out the cancellation for Zoom, I'll include the form where you can request to be added on to our Teams. And then I'll also have a registration form on our Healthier Together Yammer page. So I'll try to get the word out as much as possible to everyone before that. So as we begin, let's take a deep breath to get the session going. Just bring in that oxygen, that energy. Exhale, release any tightness, tension, anything that's not serving you that you just need to let go of. Looking up as you inhale, roll the shoulders back and down as you exhale. Let's go for 2 more. Terrific. 1 more. And bring the hands to heart center together. Roll the shoulders back and down. And release that neck side to side. First to one side. As you do this, just release anything that's causing you tension, stress. Imagine that right at the center of the heart, your arms are that magnet, pulling that out. And release to the other side. Keep pulling out any tightness, stress from that center into those palms. And as you exhale, just push it out. Inhale, open up, and feel that light space now in the core to bring in energy and positivity. We're gonna do a little stretch going side to side. So a little more movement, fluidity. Get that mobility, just keeping it light right now. So soft elbows, moving just at the waist. Priming up those obliques. Good. Let's do a couple more each side, and then we'll get deeper. Gradually getting in now to a deeper position. Let's bring that right hand on the right thigh, left arm over. Keep that elbow soft right now. Roll that right shoulder back and down. That right palm can be up, opening up the hand. Now look to that left shoulder. Try to push that left shoulder further back. Stretch up that left arm. Avoid hyperextension of the elbow. Look up. Now bending more at the waist. Push that left oblique out. Lean to the right. Terrific. And release. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Release tension in that neck, side to side. Look like a bobblehead. And other side. Left palm is up. Right arm up, just floating over. Look to that right shoulder. Focus first on pushing that right shoulder back, keeping that pelvis stable. Then you can straighten that right arm a bit more. Lean a little deeper to the left. Look up. Keep breathing. Sometimes as we stretch, those lungs get constricted. So focus on that breath. And release. Now we're just going to bring the arm across and open. Bring it across and open. Now your arms could be at your side. I just have handholds on this one. So just across and side. Keeping that hand right around chest level, below the shoulder. Really opening up the chest as the arms go back. Once again, getting that mobility and circulation. Open up those palms. 1 more each side. And focus now on rolling the shoulders back and grow taller. See if you can get little higher up through the spine, just one vertebrae at a time, starting with the low back, the pelvis, growing up the spine, head and neck get a little taller away from the shoulders. Arms can be at your side or further back. You can always grab onto the chair. Squeeze those shoulder blades to help open up that chest. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Terrific. Now arms are out. Go ahead and let's bring that forward, releasing that spine. Cat and cow. Just rolling out that low back. We got a lot of stretch, mobility through the shoulders. Let's bring it down that spine. 2 more. Now sitting straight like a 90-degree angle, shoulders over the hips, heels underneath the knees. Nice and straight, grow that spine. Bring the arms up, like a chair position, still keeping that torso 90 degree. Just soften those elbows to bring the shoulders down. So retracting those shoulder blades, yet still growing tall through the spine. Now as you exhale, just bring it down slightly and hold there. Take a couple deep breaths. As you inhale, grow through that spine. As you exhale, try to sink through the hips. And get deeper. Continue that lengthen as you inhale and sink as you exhale. So inhale, bring it a little further out. Exhale a little further down and hold, sink into the hips. Again, reach out like someone's pulling you, sink down, and then sink back. Just getting all the way through the extensor muscles through the spine. And again, down and down. On this last one, we're going to bring it to an airplane position, and you may be at a different angle. You go what works for you. Reach out, arms out, sink back in those hips. You're just looking slightly forward so your head is neutral. Good. And then go ahead, bring it to ragdoll. Just soften the neck, roll the wrists in one direction, the other. Let those shoulders do little rolls here. And then flick out the fingers using the thumbs and flick out. Now let's bring that left hand facing out. Right hand assists, pulling down. As you're here, you can hinge forward or you can have that left leg out. Push that left hip back. Being very efficient with our stretches with a short time. So you get that left hip, either that pushing with that foot flat down or the toes up. And release. Let's roll it out and let's get that other side. Right hand down, left hand helps stretch it. Once again, we tend to crunch up, or I know I do, so it's always trying to retract. And then again, you can hinge forward or you can have that right heel down. Either way, you're just pushing that right hip back towards the back of the chair. Nice deep breath. Terrific. All right, we're gonna bring the arms low. As you're here, just look up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And then head just a little bit more neutral. Bring the arms right around abdomen level. You can squeeze back. You can mess around, moving the thumbs down, neutral or up, wherever feels best to you. And head neutral. Bring the arms right about shoulder level, just a little lighter. Good. Now we're gonna reach to that right side, keeping the hips rounded. Reach to the right side. How far can you go? Hold. release, arms center, back up, and now to the left side. Perhaps you have a little bit more ability on one side than the other. And release. We're gonna do that one more time. Just loosen up. All right, let's lengthen out. Pull through, navel tight to the spine. Reach to one side. A little further, further. Try and reach the door. Maybe you have a goal in mind or a focal point that you can reach for. Back out and reach. It's always interesting if there's pets around. I have 2 dogs at home that are wild and crazy. When I move and release, good. Roll those shoulders back and down. Let's interlace those fingers, pushing it out a bit. Bring it up, bend the elbows, and then push the head back against the arms. Bring the elbows in, stretch out the tricep, stretch that low back, tilting the pelvis. Good. Let's get a spinal twist. So right hand to that left thigh, left arm along the spine, and look back. Now that we warmed up, we were able to get a little deeper here. Try to, there you go. And now bring that right elbow down and just pull that left shoulder further back. You can use that hand against that left thigh or just leave it open. And then push the head back in line with the spine rather than forward. And then drop that right ear down. Left ear towards the shoulder, back neutral. Bring that left arm up and over. Look to that left shoulder. Triangle pose. And take a deep breath into that tree pose. Palms together, fingertips grow as tall as you can. And now that left hand to that right thigh, right arm along the spine. Gonna get that spinal twist first. Bend that left elbow down. Keep opening up that chest. Such a great stretch for all the sitting we do at our desk. Bring that right arm up. Keep pushing back. Triangle pose. Good. Now you can go ahead and, as be able to see my feet, just little taps, or if you want a little bit more, you can try to keep them off the ground or there. If you want to work the wrists, you can bring the fists down and up. Now tap the toes. Hold the toes up, hold the knuckles down. Getting in through the wrists, through the ankles, and then heels up. And then just try to bring the fingertips up. I have the hands flat, heels up. Trying to bring those fingertips back towards your watch. Heels up higher to really get those calves and release. All right, we're gonna get into a little breath work to finish it. So getting those 3 breaths, first to the abdomen, then the obliques pushing out, and then the back. So bringing the hands on the abdomen. You can shut your eyes if you like. Taking a deep breath, more through the chest, all the way down to the abdomen. The breath is powerful, pushing those fingers, palms out towards your screen. Exhale, release every little bit of oxygen, contract the abs to push that out. Hands at the base of the ribs off to the side. And now fill the core laterally with that air. Try and push those arms out. Exhale, release. And now hands at that low back. Bring that breath all the way through. Try and press back and out. And release. Release any tightness, tension in the neck. Take a deep, calming breath in. And namaste. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. It was always a pleasure to have you and to be here. So I appreciate your time. Thank you. And I'll get that new invite out to everybody.